In this video, I'm going to look at how to find the missing angles. Now, the first thing is, of course, you have to look at your reference angle. And step one, label the sides. That will be the opposite. And that will be the adjacent, which means you're going to use tan. And we know that tan of A will be equal to opposite over adjacent. So 5 over 15, which means that A will be equal to the inverse. So you usually use the inverse function when you're finding the missing angle. And how do you do that? On your calculator, the inverse of tan is above the tan button. So we'll just go shift tan, we have the inverse, and then you can plug in 5 over 15. You can use the fraction button, or you can just write 5 over 15. 5 divided by 15. And you should be able to get your answer, which is 18.4. So A is equal to 18.4 degrees. Okay, let's carry on. Step one, label the sides. So reference angle is there, opposite, hypotenuse, which means we are going to use which trig ratio? We are going to use sine. So we have sine A is equal to 12 over 13, which means A is equals to inverse of sine of 12 over 13. All right. And you plug that in your calculator. Of course, same thing as sine. So inverse of sine. So shift sine. And then you have 12 divided by 13. And then you get your answer, which is 67.4. Next, find angle A as well. Step one, label the sides, adjacent, hypotenuse, which means you're going to use cos. So cosine of A will be equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. Done. Step three, done as well. So solve the unknown angle. So A will be equals to inverse of cosine of 10 over 14. Okay, how do we do that? In our calculator. All right, so the inverse, of course, again, is above the cosine button. And then you just have 10 divided by 14. And you have your answer, which is 44.4. So A is equals to 44.4 degrees.